U.S. Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard is well known for many reasons. She represents Hawaii and Hawaii's 2nd District. She's one of 2 female combat veterans ever to serve in Congress. And she is its first and only Hindu member. She serves on the House Armed Services Committee and House Foreign Affairs Committee, all the things you can read in the little book there. But I had the opportunity to sit with Tulsi, and we've met a few times before. And just as a disciple, a student of Swami Prabhupada and the Vaishnava tradition, I just want to say that I think Prabhupada, Tulsi is inspired by Prabhupada's teachings. Some of you may have seen some of her videos that she's released on Diwali and Janmashtami, Krishna's birthday, Janmashtami, or Diwali, the Hindu New Year. She's very much inspired and sees Prabhupada as her mentor. I'm sure she's going to mention that. But Shesha talked about the next 50 years. And I'll just say that I think we all see that there's an opportunity and need in the world at this time. There are deep religious values we all hold, whether Catholic or Hindu, Jewish, Protestant, Buddhist, etc., Zoroastrian, and that they're shared values. And we would all hope that those would be values that we live not just as religious people, but also as businessmen and businesswomen, and as neighbors, and as educators, and whatever walk of life we're called through. And I think Tulsi really represents, and I don't say that as Democrat or Republican, that's not our issue here at all, but just that I followed her career a little bit, and she is a woman, I think, who's taken the spiritual values of Vaishnavism, and she's doing her best to try to apply those in terms of giving some, we would say, enlightened leadership to the country. And she's taken many stances that weren't necessarily popular, but done so with a spirit of trying to really serve people. And I think Prabhupada's very proud of her, and we're all very grateful. And let's give Tulsi a nice warm welcome.
Aloha, namaste. Jai Shri Krishna. I know it's late, but come on, guys. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you. I really feel truly blessed and honored to have this opportunity to be here with you tonight for this most auspicious celebration. Anutamadas spoke with me about this celebration several months ago, and we worked very hard to make sure that I was very grateful to have the opportunity to be here tonight, so thank you very much for the invitation. It's impossible to fully describe the innumerable spiritual truths gifted to us by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I will attempt to highlight one key profound insight that I find to be so relevant and deeply needed in the world we live in today. Srila Prabhupada established unequivocally that real spiritual understanding, or real religion, transcends sectarianism, as we've seen so beautifully here tonight. Just 2 weeks ago, it brought me great sadness to hear that an ISKCON temple in northeastern Bangladesh was attacked, and a number of people were injured simply for engaging in kirtan during Muslim prayer time. In June, ISIS claimed responsibility for hacking to death a Hindu priest, a Hindu monastery worker, and a Christian grocer in Bangladesh. In recent months, not only Hindus and Christians, but also moderate Muslims, secularists, humanists, and other members of religious minorities have been attacked and killed in places like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Malaysia, Kashmir, and Bhutan. So it causes us to ask the question, what is the cause of this violence and this insanity? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur once stated that party spirit or sectarianism is the greatest enemy of mankind. Someone thinks, I'm a Muslim and this person is a Christian, therefore we must be enemies. Or I worship Krishna and this other person worships Allah, therefore we are enemies. This gang mentality is rooted in ignorance of our spiritual identity, our eternal loving relationship with the Supreme Lord and with each other. A reporter once asked A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada if he found any conflict in drawing on the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, as well as Vedic scriptures in his teachings. And he replied, no, I don't find any conflict, because the ultimate goal is God. So you have to understand God and try to love him. Srila Prabhupada taught us this simple truth: just love God. Just love Krishna. That it's not about one organization or another, or one religion or another. Real religion is understanding, knowing, and loving God. And each and every one of us, whether we call ourselves a Muslim, a Christian, or a Hindu, or any other designation, we each have this intrinsic opportunity to cultivate our own personal loving relationship with God. The sectarian violence and religious intolerance that we see around the world today springs from this idea that there are many gods and that each god has his own name. This is false. It's not that there are many gods competing with each other. Rather, there is one supreme Lord who has many names. And by hearing and chanting and praising the names of God, anyone from any faith or tradition can awaken and cultivate his or her natural love for him. Srila Prabhupada quotes Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, "Pure love for Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of living entities. It is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, this love naturally awakens." When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared on this planet 500 years ago and inaugurated this process of hearing and chanting the names of God, he didn't come to establish a new religion. He came to teach everyone that we can completely transcend sectarianism and achieve the perfection of religion simply by hearing and chanting the names of God in a humble state of mind. This hearing and chanting of the names of God purifies our heart so that we're able to actually experience that nectar of love for God. Lord Chaitanya prays, "O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna, Govinda, and so on. In these transcendental names, you have invested all of your transcendental energies." Srila Prabhupada doesn't say that there is a Christian God, a Hindu God, and a Muslim God. He doesn't say that we should call God Krishna and not Allah. God is one. He has many names, which are based on his different qualities and different pastimes. We must realize and act on this fact if we want to transcend the fear and hatred that is rooted in sectarianism. By coming together and singing the names of God, we can reawaken that love for God that lies dormant in our hearts and our natural affection for each other. Motivated by this love and compassion, we can then use our own lives to work for the well-being of others. So we humbly beg for the blessings of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada that we may be able to chant the holy names of Krishna with love and devotion. Jai Shri Krishna. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Now please join me now as we chant the names of Krishna together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Jai Shri Krishna, Haribol.